Hi everyone, my name is Lingdong Pan. Today I'm going to do a presentation for ITC6000 final project. The topic I select is an introduction of Amazon DynamoDB. First, let's go through the agenda. I will start with what is DynamoDB and then introduce you the features and benefits of DynamoDB. Also, we'll talk about the customer use cases, and then we'll go to how does it work and do a quickly demo for DynamoDB. Finally, I'll talk about the drawbacks and challenges of DynamoDB. So what is Amazon DynamoDB? Amazon DynamoDB is a fast, flexible, and fully managed NoSQL database offered by Amazon Web Service, aka AWS. Now let's look at features and benefits. DynamoDB is a NoSQL, a non-relational database, which supports key value and document data storage. This provides DynamoDB a flexible schema environment. Tables can be easily adapted with business-needed changes without redefining the table schema. Besides DynamoDB's fast and consistent performance, DynamoDB is also serverless, where there is no server to provision, patch, operate, or maintain. All the tables in DynamoDB can be automatically scaled up or down according to the capacity and maintain performance with no administration. DynamoDB is also enterprise-ready. It is designed for mission-critical workloads where users can maintain data correctness easily by data transactions with atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Complex business workflow, including adding, updating, or deleting, can be managed easily through the DynamoDB transactional read and write APIs. Because of its features and benefits, a large number of users use DynamoDB for app tech, gaming, web application, or mobile purpose. Now let's talk about how does DynamoDB work. A DynamoDB database can be broken down into three abstractions, which are tables, items, and attributes. A DynamoDB table requires primary key, which can be partition key or composite key. While using a partition key, the chosen field of data table needs to be unique, which can represent each row uniquely. If a table uses a composite key, there can be same partition keys for multiple items, but with unique sort key. For example, if we create a table of all the Northeastern students who are taking ITC6000 this semester, we can use composite key for the table with setting ITC6000 course section number as partition keys, and students NUID as sort key, so that all the students in the same section will be stored together, but sorted in ascending order by their NUID. Now, let's create a table in DynamoDB. First, we log into the AWS. Then, we search DynamoDB in the Find Service section. Click on the DynamoDB. And then, we click on Create Table. In the Table Name section, type in ITC6000. For the primary key, we set ITC6000 course section as the primary key. Also note that we can change the data type to string, binary, and numeric. Then we add another sort key as student NUID. Then use the default setting and click on Create. The new table ITC6000 is now created. To navigate to the table, we go to Tables in the menu bar, click on ITC6000, The overview tells us the basic information about the just created table. Let's go to items. Now we have not created any items in the table yet. We click on Create Item. We can use either text schema or tree to add a new item into the table. Now let's try tree. The course section, we type in 01. It's a 2-digit string. For the student NUID, I set it to a 11-digit number, which the first 8 digits represent the entry date and last 3 digits is a random but unique number. Now I added more items into the table for course section 01, 02, and 03. As I mentioned, all the items will be stored by the partition key, which is course section numbers 01, 02, and 03. However, the sort key student NUID is unique. Now let's see how easy it is to query and scan the table. Click on the Scan and Add Filter. In the Filter section, we type in the attribute that we want to be filtered. Here, we type in course section. Then, we set the condition equals to 01 and start search. The result shows all items with course section 01. Now, let's try to filter the student NUID. We change the condition to the begin with. As I said, the first 8 digits is the entry date of the student. We type in 2018. Now, the result shows all the items with student's NUID start with 2018. Let's try query. Assume we are looking for a student whose NUID starts with 2019 and is taking the course section 01. Let's type in 01 in the partition key filter, and then set sort key begin with 2019, and delete the filter. Well, there's no such student fits our requirement. Then let's try 2017. There's one item shows in the result. In the table actions, we can duplicate, edit, delete, export to CSV, and manage the selected items of the whole table. In the Matrix tab, there's visualizations for read capacity, write capacity, latency, or streams of our table performance. Apps on DynamoDB also have some drawbacks or challenges. The first one is cost consideration. The DynamoDB can be a poor choice for fast-growing datasets. If the data grows fast, the number of partitions also increases to automatically scale out the data with the total cost multifold increasing. The second one is its unfitness. DynamoDB is unfit for multi-region applications, an unreliable solution for single-region applications. Although DynamoDB has strong read and write consistency, constant reads are not highly available in the presence of network delays and partitions. Thanks for watching this presentation.